Well, India is at the cusp of a 5G revolution, and of course, 5G services will officially be launched by the Prime Minister himself. And one company who's one of the leading companies in the 5G revolution is Airtel. And I'm joined by the man behind it and his team who is actually leading that revolution is the Chief Technological Officer. Yes, you heard that right. The technology is what we're all vying for, and I'm joined by Mr. Randeep Sekhon. Thank you so much, sir. First question to you. Tell us about how are you planning to roll out the 5G network across the country? What is the initial plans and eventually plans to cover the entire country?
So 5G involves putting one radio, the 5G radios on every BTS. So we have started putting them all. Like as Chairman announced today that 8 cities, there are already got 5G BTS live in those cities. And slowly we'll go to all the cities across India. By December, you'll find that all the bigger cities, the top metros will be covered. By March of next year, which is 2 quarters from now, the larger part of the bigger cities in India will start getting covered. And by end of next year, you will see most part of the Indias would be covered by 5G.
Sir, how Atmanirbhar are we right now in terms of 5G connectivity? Do you think that what needs more to be done? Policy support is of course given by the government. What companies are undertaking initiatives to ensure that India becomes Atmanirbhar, especially in the 5G area now?
You see, Atmanirbhar, one is technology. We are using 5G technology, which is a global technology, which is one part. Then second is where is the products which we are using being made. So Indian products, like we buy from Ericsson and Nokia, both have plants in India and the radios we'll use. The initial maybe 1 month batch will come from outside because it takes some time, but then everything will be made in India. So it will be made in India. And then other technologies also which we use are made in India. A lot of softwares which we use, actually most of the softwares are being made in India. So I would say a lot of things are made in India, but is it an Indian technology? 5G is a global technology because we believe in global technologies. Then only all the things will be ubiquitous and whatever we will make will get exportable to rest part of India. So I would say we are working with our suppliers to manufacture in India to start with and develop in India. And then hopefully we'll have use cases which will be Atmanirbhar. As you see some use cases here, like the agri use case we said, it is all made in India, the tech is Indian, the sensors are Indian, the use case is India, and the best beneficiary would be agri economy like India.
Sir, how would this 5G revolution change India's landscape? Because India is majorly a rural agrarian economy. So how do you think it would change the agrarian economy, number one, and of course the overall macroeconomics of the country with the 5G revolution?
You see, we all saw in COVID that connectivity really helps. And the physical location is not important if you have a ubiquitous connectivity. And imagine you take it out now that if you can give this connectivity to every part of India, then every India has equal potential like any city. Why would Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore have a better potential than a small town if it has the same level of connectivity? Because most of things are now virtual. You can work remotely, you can study remotely, and you can produce your goods and sell them online, so you don't need to be in the city. So really speaking, connectivity bridges that gap. So I believe what we are seeing, the financial inclusion revolution in India, the online revolution in India, will go further up when 5G gives a much faster connectivity. Somehow agriculture as an industry has not been touched by this connectivity other than the payment part of it and the government schemes where the money to the farmer is paid through the e-banking. But the agriculture itself has not been touched. But some use cases which you are showing here, which is about improving the produce of the farmer, making it more smart farming, make it more intelligent data-driven farming, and making it affordable for him to use these technologies, I would believe 5G and the associated part of it will touch the agriculture also, which really needs at this time some help to go to the next level of efficiency.
Absolutely. When I come to cost, there have been a lot of rumors or probably saying a lot of misunderstandings, misconceptions about how really 5G works. You're the Chief Technological Officer and you know the technology really well. How fast is 5G from 4G? Could you give us an example?
Well, in India, I would say, depending on place, you will get anything from 20 to 30x speed on 5G. And this is not talking about a test speed. Like we are sitting here, you will do a test speed. You can actually experience a 1.2 Gbps kind of speed on your phone. But I'm not saying this the users will get, but they will definitely get very high speeds like 300, 400
So if I have
Mbps.
to download a 3-hour movie on Netflix or for example any OTT platform, how much time do you think a 5G will take?
Well, there is a trick question because 3-hour movie, if it is a HD, probably it'll take 5 minutes. If it is SD, it could be 1 minute.
Oh wow, I think that's great speed. Sir, how much would it cost to the average consumer? Because cost benefit analysis is what every household does before probably buying a handset and of course buying an internet connection. How expensive would it be from 4G network, or probably it would be less expensive? Tell us that analysis.
I think it will be affordable first off from a usage perspective, but we believe because the user will be able to see movies in HD, he may like to start streaming it on his TV, so he'll probably consume more. Hence, today also if you consume 1 GB pack, you pay less. You go consume 3 GB pack, you pay more. So maybe users will be encouraged to use more data and then they will move to a higher pack. But I think it will be affordable. Handsets is another part which people will need because current 4G only handset will not work on 5G. But we are already seeing from the device manufacturers that the 5G phones will not be expensive. They will start from 10,000-12,000 to all the range which we have in 4G as well. So the devices would be affordable and the services should be affordable.
Mr. Sekhon, pleasure as always to speak to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.